Hello there. Another year, another E3 has passed us. This is a list of games that made me hyped during E3. Some may be a repeat from last year, but that's because even more was shown with some new info making me more hyped, and I wanted to give it a shout out again. This has no specific order for most hyped to least hyped, it's just pretty randomized. So, on to the video. Okay, let's get the obvious one out the way. More Final Fantasy VII Remake was finally shown, and not only that, we got a release date of March 3rd of next year. The combat looks freaking fantastic as well as the visuals. The big worry was always if Square was going to completely redesign Tifa, and thankfully she's pretty much the same. But of course some people are actually mad she doesn't have giant boobs. I mean, come on people, it would look ridiculous in this game. Heck, go back and see the original cutscene, it looks hilarious. Even with the annoyance that this is just the first part of the game and the rest is coming God knows when, it still didn't stop how hyped I got when I saw it. Boy, did my face get a big old smile when No More Heroes 3 was officially announced. I know a spin-off game just came out a few months ago, but this is what all Suda 51 fans were waiting for, and the trailer did not disappoint. It still looks batshit insane and over the top, and Travis' graphical upgrade looks rather good. I can't wait to see where this crazy train's heading towards. We got more awesome gameplay for Doom Eternal, and it looks magical and most importantly, fucking brutal. We were told we would get more lore than usual to make some sense of what the hell is going on. They even said we would get post-game story content as DLC later on, which hey, I'm always down for more single player content, as long as the base game doesn't feel gimped because of it. A new multiplayer mode was shown off as well as 2 demons versus 1 Doomslayer matchup. But if I'm being honest, I just don't care about it. We got to see some actual combat gameplay of the upcoming Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, and while it does look rather stiff right now, it doesn't look too bad. Look, I enjoyed the first game on PC a lot, but it was a technical nightmare that took a lot of workarounds to, well, work. All I want is this game to at least function properly, and I'll be one happy camper. This is a game that's already been released, but it was announced at E3 that Power Rangers Battle for the Grid will be getting a physical release in the form of a Mega Edition, and I pre-ordered it right away because damn, it's pretty. I mean, look, it's a metal case with all the original coins that you can swap out. That's fucking awesome. I had a blast with the original Luigi's Mansion on GameCube and its sequel on the handheld, so it's safe to assume I'm hyped for part 3 on the Switch. It looks like more Luigi's Mansion, but with just enough gameplay additions like slamming Ghost around and a green goo Luigi to keep it fresh and fun. I can't wait to go hunting for some wacky ghost.
Indeed, there are obstacles too.
Code Vein finally got a dang release date after going dark for so long. After playing the test beta and seeing other people's created characters and how in-depth that is, I can't wait to finally play the full game and story on September 26th of this year. Also, if you want to see my gameplay of the test beta, I do have it in my Just Playing section. The more Sakuna pops up, the more I get excited for it, as it looks like it's coming along fantastically. The art style is so damn pretty, and now we find out that the game will have dual audio, which is a win-win for everyone. Heroland is a JRPG that sure has a unique look to it, be the art style or character designs, and I mean that in the most positive way it can be taken. The tone also seems to be heavy on the comedic side, which is great since I'm always down for comedy, and it seems to fit the look of the game as well. Well, Tales of Arise is another Tales game, and I have yet to be let down by one of these. Though if you go by some of the fan base, they swear Tales has been dead since Vesperia. Or whatever. Going by the visuals, they seem to be going hard presentation wise with this one, as it looks great and a step up from the previous entries. Astral is a game that I always had in my eye, as it does indeed look like a blast to play, and this E3 showed more reasons to be hyped, such as motorcycle sections where you blast away enemies, and some more of that good old Platinum Games combat. Also, you can create your own character, which surprised me, as I thought you'd be playing as that guy or girl cop we kept seeing. Well, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is a DBZ game done by CyberConnect 2. Do I really need to say more? After doing a great job with the Ninja Storm series, it's great to see these people tackle Dragon Ball. I know the combat will be simple, but I don't care as long as it's fun, and this dev knows how to do that while making a giant spectacle of everything. I do hope we get all of Z and not just stop at Frieza. I mean, they worded it that this will be an epic telling of the Dragon Ball Z story, it's just, you never know with this stuff. The third entry to the Mana series never came stateside, but finally Trials of Mana will be coming over as a full-blown remake. And I must say, it's made an impression. It's just so bright and colorful, and I like the fact you can pick who you want to start with, allowing you to experience a different story depending on who you pick. I can't wait to see more of it, plus it's dual audio, which is always nice. I really enjoyed Akiba's trip on the PS3 as it was so goofy and over the top with its story and stripped combat. And I did hear the actual first game was on PSP, and boy was I happy when I heard Xseed is bringing it over to the PS4, as Akiba's Trip, Hellbound, and Debriefed. I know it looks rough, after all it was a PSP game, but I have hope they will fix it up a bit. I found Cristales, I think that's how you pronounce it, kinda by accident while looking at what was shown at E3, and I must say this is one to keep an eye on. It's an RPG with a time-bending story that has a gorgeous visual style and character design. I really hope others start to notice it as well. Okay, I'll make this part short. Conference-wise, Nintendo and Square were the two top dogs this year. That's really all I have to say. Well, that's it for me, and as always, I hope you enjoyed my video, and for gamer's sake, keep gaming.